Hello, this is Michael, Jennifer, and Mackenzie from WTF, Wench Train Fanatics. We are very excited to have gotten our hands on the very elusive, uncatalogued MTH Premier Long Island Railroad Sea Liner, made exclusively for Nassau Hobbies, and we will be doing a review, so stay tuned.
So it's a titty sienna. And then I'll just still put the comments below. Oh, but...
Hello everyone, as we said here, we have the Nassau Hobby exclusive release of the MTH Premier Sea Liner that is featured here in the Long Island Tichy paint scheme. Well, we'll get into that in just a moment, but I want to talk to you about some of the features. This was released though in 2015 and has Proto Sound 3. With the passenger station effects, this operates on 031, so luckily we'll be able to fit this on our track. So as you can see here in the glass, we have two calf figures, again with the beautiful detailing of having the wipers, blades going across the glass. This here has one of the Long Island Railroad's most unique paint schemes. It was designed by Lester Tichy and was used from 49 to about 55. The herald consists of a white map of Long Island on a light blue rectangle, as you can see here. It's offset with a black rectangle, giving a shadow effect. Printed over the map is this large plus sign. Featured here are the letters LIRR in each of these four corners, representing the four corners that the railroad stretched across the island. This particular paint scheme was applied only to the passenger diesels, but what makes the Sea Liner unique is what we see here up on the nose of this engine. We have the numbers. This one in particular is number 2401. Which was the first of the series that was released. In the nose of this, it had a battleship style shadow effect with the numbers. Again, you can see as with the logo that we showed you earlier, it has the black shadow effect on it as well. Now on the actual Sea Liner, the roof was aluminum like color, and here it appears to be a bit more white. So what you didn't see on camera was us trying to get our engine to be recognized with the app. And no matter what we did, we reset it to the factory default settings, still was not being recognized by the app. Well, I guess it's good that we turned to the good old owner's manual. It directed us to the back. So we're going to look at the rear of this engine, and this little magnetic piece will detach there like so, and you'll notice that we have several different switches for us if we want to adjust the volume. And then we'll notice that there's also a DCC or DCS mode, and luckily it was in the DCC mode and we could simply just switch it to the DCS as shown here. So fingers crossed, we'll try this again and hopefully get our engine to operate. So luckily I was able to have the engine recognized on the app that I'll be running this on the Samsung tablet. So let's start her up. Forward signal. Going in reverse.
Make sure the sand bins are topped off.
I'll check that out. Sand bins are topped off. We are ready to move.
Can I have another count on that, please?
I'll check that out. Crew change in 3 hours. Roger that.
So with the app, we have the ability to turn on and off particular lights, such as the interior in the cabin, the marker lights that are green up front, back on, and the number boards off and on.
Now this locomotive here, the MTH Premier, is Proto Sound 3, which means you don't have to replace the battery that's on it. It's got updated components, and it's got a nice array of different sounds. Now this locomotive measures 14 7/8 inches, and it operates on O31 curve. Now this locomotive has all the details that you would expect from an MTH Premier Edition. You can actually look through these vents here, as opposed to a different type of model that may have just had it closed and made it look like it was molded to be vents. These you can actually see through, and you can see the components that are inside. Another great thing that they have is that you can push open these doors here. It doesn't really serve much of a function or a purpose, just the fact that it's that extra detail that allows you to swing it open. So this part of the review is called WLTF. We love this feature. As you just seen earlier, we were having an issue where our DCS system was not recognizing the locomotive. So we had to look for the switch controls. As my wife had showed before, we found them in the back after looking at the good old instructions. Now, on the back door here, which is molded in, you can open that up. It's only closed by a magnet, and that reveals the controls of the engine. So now in Proto Sound 2 and 3 locomotives, these controls are located underneath. Now what's great about it is not only can I access this very easily, but I don't have to flip the locomotive over if I ever wanted to adjust it. If I want to adjust the sound that comes out, that control is right in here on top. If I wanted to control the smoke, that's also the other control. This has smoke, and inside the smoke chamber has smoke fluid. Now if I flip this over and there's still some liquid left in the chamber, it's going to leak out. It's going to leak onto my arms, it's going to leak out to underneath, could be on my layout, my scenery. So what's really great, and the reason why we love this feature, is because we can keep it on the tracks, open that back magnetic door, and make any adjustments that we need.
So now that you've seen this here, and we know that it's recognized, we will definitely run it around our track and see it in action.
This stop is Freeport.
Be careful on the step. Have a nice day. Thank you. May I take your baggage? Ticketed passengers only. Let me help you.
Now departing from Babylon, track 8, train number 188.
Be careful on the step. All aboard. Are you ready to go? Yeah, ready to move. Ready to pull out.
Make sure the sand bins are topped off.
I'll check that out. Sand bins are topped off. We are ready to move.
Can I have another count on that, please?
I'll check that out.
Train number 188. Now departing for Babylon, track 8, train number 188. Jamaica, this stop is Jamaica. Jamaica, this stop is Jamaica.
Another job well done. Next, we wait till next order. Let's go to the office. Mark off. Roger that.
I'm Jennifer
I'm Michael,
from WTF.
Wench Train Fanatics.
We thank you for joining us. And don't forget, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. All right, ready and go. Wait, what was I saying?